Bootleg Cat Podcast, man. Special guest in here representing Tucson.
Yes, sir.
Tucson, Arizona. Yo, you got a song going crazy, man. Kyrie Dodie in the building, man. So talk to me about this record that you got, Goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
When did it start to kind of go viral for you on like the Reels and the TikToks and all that? Like,
yeah. Shit, probably, honestly, immediately. Like, it happened, it was crazy how it happened overnight. Like, even just the way the song came about, mad natural, got off work, was playing a game with my brother. I was like, hey, bro, I got a little verse I want to write real quick. Came back on, boom. Everything was just mad natural. And then go from posting it, the first video was like, it wasn't a full screen one. It was like actual 1080p video. People still was already rocking with it because the sound was fire. But once I posted like her dancing by herself with my lyrics on the screen, it like exploded 100K. And then I came with another one with just me, vertical. And I was like, okay, I'm about to, this vertical shit is really hitting right now. You know what I mean? People really digesting this. On top of that, just the words in the song, it's something that's mad positive. Even though the sound of the song is, you could dance, you can get down to it and all that, but you actually listen, it's like, okay, he really talking about some shit. And that's the main feedback that I've been getting in the comments.
It's like the second verse too, right?
Exactly,
it's like the part that's going crazy.
Going crazy, yeah. And it's crazy too, because like, even writing the first verse, I'm like, damn, how am I gonna top this first verse off like the delivery and the cadence of it? And then to really like slow it down and have a moment, you know what I mean? Because that's what I talk about with other artists, like what's the moment in your song that people are gonna remember? And like certain things I say right there, I might lean, I might fall. Like that's something that like, bruh, everybody's saying that, putting on a story, people working out to it, people doing all type of different stuff to it.
Sure.
So and I think that's just off of the straight, just the message of the song. Like it's uplifting, you know what I mean? It's not something that you really hear on a record like that, on you know what I mean? On something that's like Bay Area influence heavy too, you know what I mean? Just so you know, we is from Arizona out here, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's crazy. It exploded overnight, really, in every reel that I kept posting, doing the same thing, getting more traction. You feel what I'm saying?
Most people associate Arizona with Phoenix. Tucson's kind of like the stepbrother that gets no love.
No love. Yeah.
Shout out to the James kids going to school at U of A though.
Right.
Was it Bryce? Bryce.
Yeah, we in there.
No, Bryce. Yeah, Bryce.
Bryce.
But for people who don't know about Tucson, kind of what is,
man,
what's the big secret down there, buddy?
Hey, man, I'm telling you this.
Besides EGs and college chicks.
EGs for sure. Hey, EGs. You ever stop in Tucson, you got to visit EGs. But honestly, man, like for me, my personal path, I never tapped into the local scene down there, and not for no in particular reason. Like I thought I was better or anything. It was just more so I always created everything myself, from the visuals to the music, mixing, everything was just myself. So I didn't need nobody. I also was never like outgoing. So like the city in itself is just slow. Most people go up to Phoenix because that's where the opportunity is. You know what I mean? It's like in Tucson, it's almost like, say there's 2 shows. And like then the whole weekend for artists, right? If you're not in those shows, most people are just gonna hate on whoever is in those, who got those spots. You go up to Phoenix, and it's just more opportunity. You know what I mean? So it's a lot. When I started to go to Phoenix, it was a lot more like love, but still, I was never the type to like, oh, I'm about to pop out and go like meet with these people. Just because, like I said, like my craft and the way I create was so independent and just my own message with everything. So like now, what's crazy is, now all the collaboration is coming and opening up. Like in the studio last night, like Cash in there, Samara in there helping me write. Also like writing, like that's something I taking pride in. Like anybody touch my pen, but when I'm around people that I respect, man, like what do y'all got to say about this? Because that's only gonna elevate what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, Tucson is something that if you are trying to make it out of there, you gonna have to step out of there. Like it just is what it is. It's almost like you could be. That's why like the main cities is where you really want to be. You can really get traction. Like Phoenix is turning into that, like the new LA almost.
It's still not there though.
It's not there. It's not there.
Even
but
like I tell everybody from Arizona, like, y'all got to come to LA at least,
man,
a little bit, like
something, because it's
get
like,
out of that bubble too. It's like this local rap bubble that motherfuckers be stuck in out there, bro. And it's like, oh.
And you already know how people are in Phoenix. Like if you get popping in Phoenix, that's your home for one. So you already are like, okay, all these people I grew up with think I'm the shit now. It's enough for me. For a lot of people, that's enough for me.
A lot of people, that's enough. So they don't
that's
even.
Enough.
They're in their bubbles.
Yeah,
so like,
and the only reason that would be enough is what your intention is. Like, if that's your intention to just be popping, and that's what you're making music for, just be popping, and people looking at you, like, okay, then that's where you're gonna be forever. You're gonna be right there in Phoenix, probably still doing shows, kicking, but it's gonna drop at some point. But if you want to grow and you want the world to see your shit, and that's what you're doing it for, you want to inspire people, all that. Like, man, that's how I do it. I've been doing music for 8 years with no success. Like 8 years with nothing. Like barely getting like 100 likes. You know what I mean? And I felt in my soul that my shit is fire, but as soon as, you know, people outside of where you from get to hear you, it's a wrap at that point. If you cold, like, it's a wrap. Because then now it's not
like,
people that know you.
That's dope to hear. Like 8 years, man, that's a grind.
Oh, it's a grind,
before
bro.
you really catch some traction, you know?
Yeah. And 13 of writing. You know what I mean? 13 was writing. And then, you know what I mean? When I was like 17, I started like actually getting into music. But yeah, man, that's a process. People don't understand that part. Like, people see people at the top, and it's like, you got to understand where these people came from. Like, anybody you look up to understands the grind to get there, and how much downtime there is in between moments. You know what I mean? Because you can have a moment like, goddamn, I might not have nothing for a while, but still keeping that same, why am I doing this? You know what I mean? Like, you never know. So at the end of the day, as long as you genuine to the craft and you know your purpose and what you're trying to create, bro, like, whether it's your friends or people past your friends outside the city, they gonna relate to it because it's truth. You know what I mean?
Were you doing like any of the local, like, opening up on shows? Because I know like the Phenomenal Concerts dude's probably the biggest concert promoter in AZ, and he's in Tucson.
Yeah. So I was, like I said, man, I was mad. Just like, for me, for a long time, it was simply the craft, bro. Like, on the business end, I wasn't even like tapping into it because it was just like,
right.
And a lot of that first is just ignorance too. Like, hey man, like, you really can't, like, your music only takes you so far without understanding the business and how to network. And
network is important,
right? Because it's, man, you can go to Tucson.
There's some great rappers, bro.
I know
they have 50 streams. You know what I'm saying?
And you would listen to it and be like, bro, how this shit ain't popping? But it's just not how it works. You know what I mean? Like,
it's what I tell people. I'm like, yo, you can't just release music and like hope for the best. Like, you made reels, you were chopping up shit. Like people will release a song, throw up the artwork once, and then be like, bad.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like, what do you think? This is like you're really hoping like for a miracle at that point, for people to find your music.
Yeah. And I just got a comment today. Some dude was like, bro, why you keep posting? Goddamn.
You should post that shit every day. Who gives a fuck?
I say, and I don't respond to no negativity because I'm like, at the end of the day, that's all publicity for me. But the way I look at it is like, this is really the only time I've done a song or like posted this much with a song, and look what it's doing. So obviously, like, why would I? Until this shit slows down, like, bro, I'm gonna keep giving you fresh content around it,
because you could keep throwing shots in the algorithm, bro.
Man, that's what it is. And I ain't gonna lie at first, because if you go to my page right before, goddamn, I was testing shit out. Like, what people want to hear, you know what I mean? Because I'm mad versatile. Like, I could do all type of shit. So, like, it was definitely like, what's catching? And that just happened to catch, you know what I mean? And like, so for the future shit, like, I'm somebody that I never like to do the same shit twice, bro. I'm not about to put out the same thing. I'm not even looking like, there was moments where I'm like, damn, are they gonna want another goddamn record though? Like, do I gotta come with that same energy? Do I need to make people dance every time to really get that explosion? Or can I like really can I show y'all how I create and what I'm bringing to the table? And I think that matters more than anything, you know what I mean? That's the longevity. Because you can pop off your hit records and stuff, but if you don't got nothing that people can really connect to in your catalog, and when you start to build your community and your fan base, they can go and dive into, just how we do with our favorite artists, you know what I mean? We go and, hey bro, you know track 6 on that album? Mm-hmm. But people was like, no, I just know this. People was complaining about Kendrick's fucking show. But I tap into Kendrick. I know GNX, so shit was fire to me. But so many people was like, bro, why ain't he perform this and this and this?
Right.
But, and completely look over the message. But we gonna look back on that performance.
I look at that shit like it's an art piece, bro. Like,
man, we gonna look back on that and be like, bro, that was important. He brought the hood to the Super Bowl. That's that, bro. Like, people don't understand that. Like,
the fact
that's
he did Euphoria
crazy.
was sick. I was like,
man,
what?
Man, and it's like, man, you know what I mean? I just feel like going back to just everything too, just like with intentionality and being genuine with your craft and your process. I think you can't fail at that point. Like, success is different to everybody. Whether it's money to some people, whether it's having women, it could be attention, it could be anything. But at the end of the day, like, I gauge that shit off of myself. Like, it's all within me. You know what I mean? Like, that's why for 8 years I was successful to myself. Like,
that's important. Hey, bro, at the end of the day, happiness is all that matters.
Exactly. Like,
I always tell people, don't pocket watch, man. A lot of artists will be pocket watching other people and opportunities they might get, or why are they doing this? And I'm just like, man, that have you fucked up, sad, depressed, questioning what you're doing. If you believe in what you're doing, just do it. You know what I mean? Yeah,
because man, I was getting gems from Jason Cash last night. Just being, he's like, man, like, know that you're a service to people. So like, when you're in any room, you might not be in that room to be the main person in there. And for some people, like, say I'm in a room, say I'm in Jason Cash's session, and I'm in there thinking, oh, I'm trying to take over this song. Like, bro, that's not we're in here for him. So let's
you gotta kind of know your role, and bring something
take your ego out of it.
Yeah,
you know
for sure.
Because you got your ego and everything, bro. Like, we're all human at the end of the day. So like there's gonna be moments a lot of people ran into where it's like you might feel a type of way about something, but you gotta understand what's going on. Not every moment is meant for you. You know what I mean? Samara, for example, Samara said, me and her are super close. Seeing her pop, bro, like, there's two ways somebody could look at that. With envy or motivation.
Oh, no, she's amazing, man.
Man, and for me to see her to, like, really get to be able to, like, man, I used to go up to Phoenix and we'll sleep on her couch and we'll work together on shit and ideas and whatever. She came to my, I did do the Arizona Festival out there in, like, 2022, early 2022.
The Justice thing?
Yeah. I did that, and like that wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, but like she was there, like boom, showing love, and it's just like that type of shit. That shit matters, and that's like she gave me hella gems too on. She elevated my music, how to make my music sound more full, and just full circle moment, just like coming back to like even being out here in your studio and like seeing her, like damn, I ain't seen you in this long, but it's like bro, like. We both understand how you got here. It wasn't no luck. Luck is involved, but at the same time,
it's talent and hard work. And she had her vision like honed in. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so I study people like that. Like when I'm around people that are making, like I have to study it because, man, like all advice ain't good advice, but you got to know when to listen and when people are speaking truth. Like we said, there was advice and there's truth. You can't argue truth, bro. Like advice is it can be opinion based,
subjective. Yeah.
Come on now, but it's like if somebody give you a fact, bro, that's a fact. You gotta. Run with that.
Did you go to U of A?
Nah, I didn't go to college at all, bro. I was going hoop. I had offers to hoop. What's crazy is a dude from 300 Records. He went to Mountain View, my high school where I'm from. So when we seen in the studio last night, he's like, "I know you from somewhere."
There's a Mountain View in Tucson.
Yeah,
there's one in Mesa too.
That's dope. Yeah, Mountain View. I used to hoop, and it's just, man, it's crazy right now. Everything's just coming like full circle. But no, I didn't go to school. I graduated and got straight into music. Really, spent like 3 years making straight trash, just figuring out all type of different sounds, my voice, because obviously, like when you start off, you influenced by somebody,
right?
Like for me, like people still compare me, Kendrick Cole's, like all the top dudes, man. And then when I really started getting technical, I'll tell you, like one person that made me like lift my pen and like okay, like I'm writing shit, but I'm not really writing shit. Was Mick Jenkins, man? Like Mick Jenkins,
hard, man.
He dropped this album called the Healing Component at the time. It was like 2017, 18. Changed my whole perspective. Not on life.
Dropped some new shit too.
Oh man, yeah, it's on I forget, he put it on another platform though, so he can get his that's important, but
probably even.
Yeah. But he definitely inspired me to like, man, you got to write with intention, bro. Like it's not like every song got to be super deep and whatever, but. Bro, like know what you're talking about. Like, so when somebody asks you about a song, like you can at least tell them.
You can tell them what you were. Yeah,
that's exactly what I was.
Man, I was high. I don't know. I was ad-libbing.
I was just bullshitting.
Laid a melody down, punched in.
Exactly. Yeah,
sounded cool.
For some people, it works just like that. For some people, that's their process. For me, man, like I gotta write. I gotta sit there and like just be intentional with what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And that's all growth. You know what I mean? That's all growth, and that comes with like starting at 17 and not really finding anything good with yourself until 19, 20, you know what I mean? And like the confidence was always there, but I always had the self-awareness. Like when I make a record, I don't have to show anybody to know if this shit's hard or not. And I think that's important. Like, a lot of people, a lot of people are
your shit is hard.
A lot of people think everything they make is hard, and it's just, and some things ain't even like meant for you. You can make a track and that might not even be your song. Yeah, like T, my manager, he's like, man, like some songs you make might not even be for you. Like you might have to get that up. If you're a writer, you know what I mean? You might send a song to somebody else. You know, it might sound good. It might sound better on somebody else's stuff. You know what I mean? So this is all things I'm learning now. Like I said, all this goddamn stuff, all of it's happening quick. So right now it's like digest mode. Like, because I'm aware that I don't know a lot. So it's like, okay, let me get around people that do know and let me learn. Exactly. And it's like, I read character good. So at the end of the day, my team who's around me got the same intentions that I do, so I'm not really worried on that. And it's just really just digesting shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, I can get in the studio with Jason Cash, and he's been through whatever he's been through to tell me, hey, this is what you need to look out for. This is what you need to do here. Like if this happened, hey, just you know what I mean. But the main thing I took from him was take your ego out of everything. Take your ego out, because like this is the game of egos.
It is.
You walk into a room, everybody in there feel like they the ones that's supposed to be. You know what I mean? On and like to really be able to take your ego out of something and be like, okay, I understand why I'm in this room. Sometimes it is for you. Sometimes it's not gonna be for you. Somebody ain't gonna care about you at all, and you have to carry your same character the whole time, who you are. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm on right now. Man, I'm preaching in here. My bad.
Random question: when you grow up in Tucson, are you like a Wildcat fan over like anything else? Yeah. So even over like the Suns, the Cardinals. Like, do you guys even care about Phoenix teams?
Cardinals and Suns. Yeah. When it comes to pro teams, yeah, it's Phoenix. It's Phoenix and Suns. But for me, when it comes to college, it's Arizona Wildcats. Come on now.
So does it break your soul that like the Sun Devils are just so good at football now?
Bruh, It's gonna go back and forth because we just make that ass couple weeks ago.
But they just.
No, they're nice.
They just went to the.
They're nice right now.
I don't even be paying attention because I don't really care about college sports unless I'm gambling. But I didn't know ASU. Bro, I started seeing ASU. I'm like, wait, ASU.
They was balling this year.
Then they went to the national shit.
They balling, bro.
And they got that little white dude, Cascata, bro, whatever
bro,
the fuck.
He's nice. He was nice too. Because
you guys were better at football for a minute.
For a while, for the most part, we're better, bro. Like, come on. I mean,
at basketball, you're better.
First, and that's a
forever.
Given. That's a given. Come on now. Football is flimsy in Arizona. That's gonna be.
It's not flimsy anymore though, because now you got ASU, dog.
I'm gonna tell you, man. It's gonna be a couple years, and we're gonna come right back watch. Because
they're in a real division. They're in the Big 12. Is it the Big 10?
Yeah.
So they got.
I don't like how they collapsed the Pac-12. I know it's for some people like.
Pac-12's cooked. Well, where's UFA play? Where are they at?
They're in a big ass conference. I think it might be the Big 12. I don't know though. I know they're in a big ass conference, so it's hella teams in their conference right now. But it ain't really playing nobody. Like,
do you think you guys have better Mexican food than Phoenix?
For sure.
I think
it's a fact.
I actually agree with you.
A fact. Like, first of all, I've been.
I think it's
even out here
proximity
in LA,
based.
Dog, even out here in Cali, like.
I think the closer to the border, it's like, yo, Tucson's closer.
Right there, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it's like it's close.
Man, if y'all ever in Tucson, y'all gotta
I think the Sonoran hot dog started in Tucson.
Hot dog. Yeah,
that started there,
and that's bruh. And that's fire.
I think that's right, by the way.
That's got to be a fact. And if it ain't, we gonna claim it. So shit.
But anyway,
that's bro. Tucson is. I've been all over America, bro. Like nowhere as far as Hispanic food or Mexican food, it's not even close to Tucson. Bro.
San Diego.
You think so?
For sure.
So we went to San Diego, and I'm like,
I don't know where you went.
No, yeah, maybe it's the right. It got to be like a certain spot because for me, I'm like,
again,
bro,
dog, proximity full. TJ's like 20 minutes from there. Full.
I'm gonna try that out though. I'm gonna give you a review. I'm gonna be like, man, this was hitting, or man, y'all got to go to Tucson, bro.
So look, man, we're gonna have you do your thing and rap. You said I know you're working on a remix for the song, hopefully coming soon. And then,
goddamn, we got something exciting for that.
Anything else on the way?
Man, we got an EP coming in April. We working on that right now. Man, it's just really trying to knock down the concept of that, and because once the EP come out, it's full sale at that point. That's like my first little piece. It's not an album or nothing, but it's like we gonna let you guys see, even in however many tracks it's gonna be. Y'all about to see how many different versions I can give you, how many different types of songs and characters.
You know, I was fucking with your Spotify. I really like that Mill Ave song because it was just the vibey as fuck.
Shout out to Nessa Rivera, she killed
that shit.
She cold, boy.
And then like I was like, oh, Mill Ave, he must be. Yeah, and then I looked at your bio and it was like Tucson. I was like,
yeah. But I'd be up there, it's crazy. Like one night inspired that whole project
on the op street.
Man, we up there. We up there. Yeah, we up there. We just like, hey, had to go up there and kill some shit and then come back home and be like, okay, it's not, this is what happened. Like,
all good, man. So we're going to have you do your thing. For people who don't know, how can they follow you online and all that good shit?
Man, everything, Kyrie Dodie, Kairee Doty. You can find me on anything. Even if you just type in Doty, Doty, man, I'll pop up. You'll see, man, on every platform, all consistent.
By the way, both of your names aren't spelled typically how they're spelled.
Yeah.
So you got to spell them out.
Sure. I know. Kaire. People gonna look it up Kyrie and shit, but
let's get to it, man.
Kyrie Dodie. Yes, sir.
Boom.
Yeah. This your boy Kyrie Dodie, straight from Tucson, Arizona, putting on for the city. We in here with Bootleg Kev.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Shoulder to anyone not feeling this. I mean, my granny said that I was always legit with this. Can't shake your hand if you can't see that I was meant for this. I mean, I've lost for this. I mean, I went broke for this. So if you think this shit for sport, nigga, I cope with this. I mean, I put my uncle back on dope with this. I mean, I said I'm sorry she won't go for this. I said I've lost myself along the way and saw my focus shift. Around this time last year I was filling cups and washing plates. $100 to my name, was flipping tips to pop my chain. I copped the lenses, took some flicks, a couple bricks went down the drain. But still I'm shining, mama, working on it. Still proud of the name that I created. They want the work, they bought them shirts. Y'all watch me fucking celebrate it. If y'all ain't heard, they spoke the words and question how I ain't made it. I took the blame and hid my pain so you can live without this hatred. And if I see you, it's all love. I can't forget those perfect faces. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. a lot, but I still smile, cause all I know is I have me, my inner peace, my pretty face, the way I skate around these sheets. That my dog, caught the Sadie, make me level up my game. Take my check, invest that bitch, give me 10, see if I change. I know all these niggas, I know all these niggas ain't me. I know pillow talking ain't worth the stress, I know all the tricks won't teach. If I said it once, I meant it, baby, that's word to my soul. Ain't into all that reassuring, you supposed to know what I know, but trust, I feel heavy shit cost me lots and regret the most, that's all true. Shit, we young, don't wait, and it can't late, and it can't fall through. Let me show y'all something. Look at me, mama, I'm shining, I got 'em all smiling from all of the lessons you taught me, the gift that you bought me, I promise I'm doubling back. Whether I'm stuck in the crib or clipping these films, they still wanna meet on the map. I told you I'm genuine, always remembering people who told me I'd be where I'm at. I failed you again, I lost all my friends, I bought a few pens and help with these gems. I told you I changed, you left me to hang, so fuck are we banging on all the arrangements, huh? Yeah, now you wanna blame me, huh? Daddy said never let a lane speak, huh? A lot of things on the list that I can't be, huh? Please, shit. On the fam tryna save me, huh? I be damn let another play me, huh? I was stressed out too when I want you to know that I came. It be times like this that I change. Who said they wanna hear your game? Throw the flowers in the bin, you lame. I be leaning on hoes, no cane. Tryna find myself through the pain. I be lying if I say I was ashamed. I mean, you can't change this face. I'ma win at the expense of your place. I mean, my name hold weight. I cop that too, you late. My pride done kept me safe, my eyes don't lie. I seen you chase, goofy. And I need a bitch that'll make a move. I need a bitch not afraid to lose. I need to be rich, I've been making room. I've been cutting off ends, I'm looking cool. Way above no trends, tryna make your move. What? I've been waiting on love to protect my shine. Never popped out once, I just need my time. If the fit look good, then I step outside. If the chips look good, then I step outside, huh? Yeah, then I step outside, ayy. Step outside, ayy. Step outside, ayy.
All right.
Step outside, ayy. Step outside, yeah.
Fire, my guy.
Man, appreciate
Hard,
that,
bro.
My dog. My dog.
Let's go. That's another interview brought to you by LRG, man. Hey, don't forget to use the promo code right now, Bootleg, at l-r-g.com. 30% off your entire order right now. Shout out to LRG, man. They just dropped their crazy Halloween collection that they do every year with skeletons. Shit is fire, man. So salute to LRG. Go over there. And of course, we got another freestyle coming next week.